What is up, everybody? My name is Dan, but you can call me SB, and welcome to For the People, the interview show that I do as a sequel series to my new show, Let's Talk About Last Week, where I, SB, talk about last week. And this week, for the interview, we're going to be talking about the last episode of Let's Talk About Last Week. I know it's been a long time since I've actually done an episode of For the People. I think I've done like 3 episodes of Let's Talk About Last Week without doing a For the People. So this episode, I have 4 different guests. 3 of them are a lot shorter interviews, but one of them is really, really good. I think this first guy is very intelligent. With that being said, let's just get into it because I've been talking for too long anyway. So this first guy's name was Vitro, and he was from Chile, and he had a lot to say. It's actually the longest interview in this episode, and he's a very well-spoken man. I mean, I genuinely enjoyed the conversation we had with him. It made me feel good that somebody was, I don't want to use the word intellectually, So this first guy was named Vitro, and he was very intelligent. He was from Chile, and he had a lot to say. It was actually the longest interview that we did on this particular episode. I really like the conversation we had. I hope that you can watch the entire thing because I cut almost none of it. Like, I almost had to do 0 cuts throughout the entire interview just because everything he said was so not just intelligent, but also it was informative. It wasn't just kind of word soup. It was like I do. Obviously, I yap a lot. That's kind of my thing. But he actually said, information of substance that I think is very important. Yo, what's good, brother?
Yo, everything's good. And you?
I'm all right.
That's nice. Are you a streamer or something? You have a good mic.
Yeah, I do a little bit of internet videos, TikTok, YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your name?
It's the username up there. Call me Isby.
Call me Isby.
Yep.
Are you famous?
No. I wish. So first one, Instagram, the app, right? They implemented a feature called Teen Accounts, where anybody under the age of 17 automatically has their account privated, so nobody can contact them who's not pre-approved by a parent. Do you think that that's a good feature to have?
Yeah, I'm totally agree with that feature. Okay. I think it's very dangerous in the internet for the minors. It's good to have like a little bit of restriction.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it's pretty good.
Why do you think that feature had to be installed in the first place?
That's a good question. Well, I think it's because like as a kid, you don't know a lot of things, and you tend to be to trust too much on other people. So other people can, how do you say, take
advantage?
Yeah, take advantage of you. Mm-hmm. So I think it's alright because it's a way of protecting the children.
Okay, cool. Do you think that other social media accounts should do that, like add those features?
Oh, totally. I think it's the how do you say, the social networks are has a lot of advantages. But at the same time, it has a lot of disadvantages, especially for the minors. And I think, yeah.
Okay. All right. So next question. So, in the United States, a lot of the government is trying to ban sexual education in schools. Do you think that they should ban it, or do you think that they should teach it?
Yeah, I have here. Shit, man. I'm sorry for my English. I'm just practicing.
I like having different kinds of people involved. You know what I mean? It gives you more of a background. You know, you have a different perspective.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. In Chile, it's also like a very big theme, a big
issue.
Yeah, a big issue, a point of conversation. Mm-hmm. But I think every school should have like a one of those courses. You know what? How do you say sexual education?
Education.
Sexual education.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it should be like a must in every school.
Okay. What do you have to say? Because a lot of the argument is, well, that shouldn't be something the school teaches. That should be something the parent teaches.
Yeah, but how do you make sure that the parent is teaching the things that have to be taught to the kids? You know, like the
Right.
right things, because a parent could take advantage of that point and do like pretty fucking bad things to their kids.
Yeah. So, an example, one of our states here, Florida, they just passed a curriculum on like what they're allowed to teach for their sexual education. They are not allowed to teach the children about contraceptives, so like condoms and birth control and stuff like that. They're not allowed to teach them about how the reproductive system works. They're not allowed to teach them about sexual assault or the concept of consent. Do you think that those are things that should be taught in a sexual education course?
Yeah, absolutely. I think those things should be teach like at a pretty young age. You know,
Yeah.
it's a taboo theme, but it's just taboo because we make it to be.
Right.
It shouldn't be something that the kids don't hear about it. I
Mhm.
mean, they should be talking about those things. They should know what is good, what is wrong, and I think they should have it. You know, in Chile we have exactly the same issue, exactly the same, like the Partido Republicano. I think in USA it's also like the Republican
Yeah.
Party.
Yep.
Yeah, they are the guys that in Chile, Partido Republicano, they don't want any sexual education in any school.
Yep.
They don't want to talk about sexuality, contraception, abortion. I
Yeah.
think it's pretty stupid, honestly.
Yeah. So here in the United States, a big argument for that is, well, if you don't teach the children about it, then they won't know about it and they won't do it. Like, if you don't teach them about sexual assault, they can't commit it. Or if you don't teach them about sex, then they won't have sex. Do you think that that's
Yeah, but
true?
how will the kids know when they are being sexually assaulted or
Mhm.
when they are being taken advantage of? You know,
Right.
I don't think that argument makes a lot of sense because you are not teaching them because you want them to do it. You're
Mhm.
teaching them because you want to protect the kids so
Yeah.
they don't have anything wrong happening to them.
No, that's a good way to put it. I like that. So, next question. So you know who Elon Musk is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So he recently revealed his Tesla Optimus robots, which are basically robots that will do your housework for you. So they're built like humans, and they're able to like cook and clean and take care of your pets. Do you think that that's a good idea?
I don't know. I think it's a good idea. You know, all the advantages in advances in technology are a good thing. But you know, all things in life, you have to like get to a balance. You
Yeah.
know, I think it has very good things, but it will also take the jobs of a lot of people.
Mhm.
But at the same time, that process has happened
Yeah.
like a lot of time in history, like in the Industrial Revolution.
Mhm.
So I think it's a good thing, but it will take time to adapt, like
Yeah.
to the society. You know?
Do you think if we gave them to the public that we as people would start doing stuff less and kind of losing what it is to be able to do, you know, chores and you know, basic things? Like you
Oh,
ever
yeah,
see
absolutely.
WALL-E? You ever see the Disney
No.
movie WALL-E with the robot?
Yeah.
Do you think that we would get
absolutely.
like that?
Absolutely. I think we are already living that thing because, like an example that comes to my mind is when you are trying to go somewhere, you right now you don't ask for direction or memorize the way. You just put it in Google Maps.
Yeah.
So right now we already like forgot that ability to navigate the world by ourselves.
Okay.
So I think it's something that will happen if that comes true.
No, I like that. That's a good answer. So, on top of that, there's another company making robots that they've succeeded. They're called Realbotics, and they've made the first working sex robots that they have AI in the sex robot, so you can give the AI personality. Do you think that's a good idea?
Shit, man, I don't know. I think that's a pretty like difficult topic, you know, like sex work and all of that. It's like pretty weird. I don't know. I don't know if I think it's good or bad. Yeah, that's a thing I haven't thought about a lot.
Would you get one if somebody offered you one? Would you use one?
I don't think so, because I don't use like a lot of sexual toys, because I think at some point that's like a sex toy
Yeah.
of some kind, right?
Mm-hmm.
So me personally, I wouldn't, because I don't use a lot of sex toys. But
So do you think if we get to a point where we can adapt AI into the robots and give it a personality, that would become less of a toy and more of like a companion for people?
yeah, I think we will reach that point somewhere
Yeah.
in the future, because the intelligent AI, it's growing like exponentially. Like
Yeah.
if you compare like last year AI to this year AI, it's like totally different thing. So I think in 5 years from now, we'll probably be able to replicate the personality of a person in a robot.
Yeah.
But I think that's like a discussion that is pretty new, because it's all are topics that are just happening right now. So it's pretty difficult to form an opinion, because there's there are things that are happening right now. So it's difficult to
Predict it.
yeah, to make an opinion, like informated, like how do you
Like
say
be informed.
yeah, being informed about that, and like talking with information behind my opinion, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So next one. So the chip company, the Doritos, they are opening up a restaurant that will have Dorito food, like themed food. So I'm gonna list you off a few of the items that they have, and you tell me if they sound good or not.
Okay, perfect.
Okay. So the first one is sweet spicy chili chicken bites.
I would eat that, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
How about flaming hot nacho veggie dumplings?
Oh shit, man, no, I don't like veggie.
Okay.
Oh, man, no. I pass.
How about Dorito nacho cheese, cheesy beef taquito?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
How about spicy sweet chili ramen?
Yeah, I would eat that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How about Texas loaded nacho cheese nachos?
I would also eat that, you know. It sounds pretty similar to the other things, so yeah.
How about a Cool Ranch flavored Euro?
I will give it a try, but
Okay. How about Flaming Hot Cool Ranch Sushi, a California roll?
I think that's
No.
yeah, it's too
What
far,
if it
man,
was?
too far.
What if it was sushi, but it was sweet and spicy chili veggie roll?
You lost me at veggie, man. You
Okay.
lost me there.
How about a Doritos nacho cheese ice cream cone with vanilla ice cream?
I would try that, you know.
You would?
I love ice cream, so I would try that.
Okay. What about flaming hot lemon churros?
Lemon what?
Churro.
What is a churro? A churro.
Yeah.
Churro. No, no.
No?
Churros are sweet, right?
Churros are supposed to be sweet.
Yeah, no.
Okay. How about, and these last two are alcoholic beverages.
Okay.
A flaming hot late night margarita.
That's a good name, you know, a flaming. I will try it. I will try it.
All
I will
right.
try it.
How about a flaming hot mango Cambodia?
Cambodia. Ah, mango. Yeah, I love mango.
You would
so
try
yeah,
that
I
one
would.
too?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This next one, I'm going to give you a list of movies. Or I'm going to give
Okay.
you 2 movies that are coming out within the next 2 years. You tell me which one you would rather see.
Okay.
Okay. First is Terrifier 4 or Saw 11.
What was the first one?
The Terrifier 4. You familiar with that one?
No, I don't think I had never heard it.
No?
Terra.
Terrifier. It's got
No, I
that
don't-
the clown guy.
Oh shit, no man, I don't know.
No?
Maybe no. I will see Saw, but I have
Okay.
never seen any Saw movie because I don't like.
You don't like the gore?
No. How do you say the scary movies? Yeah, I don't like
Oh,
scary
okay.
movies, and I like a very big chicken, so I can't say it, man.
Yeah. How about, so 3 movies, they're all coming out within a month of each other. The new Jurassic World movie, the Fantastic Four movie by Marvel, and the next Superman movie.
I think I would see the Superman movie.
Superman?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Would you rather watch a live action Rugrats movie, like the Nickelodeon show,
Yeah.
or a Smurfs movie starring Rihanna?
A what? A Smurf?
Yeah, Smurf, like the blue people.
Smurf? Well, obviously Smurf with Rihanna, man. What is Rihanna doing there? Yeah.
Would you rather watch a live action Lilo and Stitch movie or a live action How to Train Your Dragon movie?
But how would they do Stitch, man?
They actually, once we're done, you can look it up. They've shown footage of what he looks like a
Really?
live
It's
action
like-
Stitch,
It's like a
like a CGI.
animation.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I thought they were putting like a small person. So, I think I would see How I Train Your Dragon.
Kind of looks like that.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah, I thought it would be like pretty fucking bad.
But you would rather see How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah, because dragons, man. You know, like
Fair enough. Dragons are always cool.
fucking dragons.
All right. Would you rather watch Shrek 5 or Toy Story 5?
Oh, that's a good one. I think I would watch Trek. Yeah, Trek.
Shrek?
Always Trek. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Last one, because we were kind of talking about it a little earlier. What do you
Okay.
think about the state of American politics? Do
The
you know?
state of American politics.
Yeah. Do you know anything about American politics specifically?
Yeah, I think I know more of American politics than Chilean politics, but I know pretty little of Chilean politics, so I don't know.
Were you
Yeah, but-
were you following who won the presidential election just a few weeks ago?
Yeah, Donald Trump won it, right?
Yep, he re-won. Do you think that was
Yeah,
a good
he
choice for the American people to make?
I don't think so, but I don't know a lot of the country, you know.
Yeah.
In the end, I think the person that is elected is a reflection of the population.
Mhm.
So if Donald Trump is elected, it's because the great majority of the United States
Yeah.
is thinking and is validating his point of view.
Hmm.
As an outsider, that's like pretty amazing or surprising because his point of view are like pretty extreme, you know.
Right.
But at the same time, it has happened a lot here in South America with I don't know, Argentina. They elected Milei. It was like an extremely crazy guy, but he was elected because the country needed like a sort of crazy guy to lead the country. I think that the little thing I know, I think Kamala Harris had like good ideas, but in the end, it's like just it's like a reflection of our country. You know, here in South America, we have this perception that the United States don't have a lot of education, like in the general. So at the same time, it's not like a big surprise that Donald Trump.
So there was actually a study done, like the data was shown, because like every year that we do the election, it goes through like who would have won if only white people voted, or who would have won if only black, like, and it's just like demographics.
Yeah.
And it showed that if white people who don't have a college degree didn't vote, Kamala Harris would have taken every state.
Really?
Yeah. So do you think that, like you said, over there, you guys think that, we don't have a lot of education, and it shows that the people who, based on statistics, when the people who don't pursue higher education into college, when they vote, that changes a lot of the politics that we have.
Shit, no, yeah, that's actually like kind of validates this like a perception that we have that in the United States they are not very educated. But I don't know. At the same time, I imagine there's like a lot of factors that
And so the last thing that I want to ask you, because I guess you are more of a Spanish speaker, so it was proven that for this particular election, we had the highest turnout of Latino voters ever in an election, and the majority of those votes went to Donald Trump. Why do you think that happened? Why do you think so many Latin people who are here in the United States voted for Donald Trump?
Turnout is like when something happens the other way.
For which one?
Do you say that it was the biggest turnout?
Yeah, turnout. So like more people showed up. So like most people, that is the most.
Okay.
Yeah, most of. Okay. So out of the Latino population, we had the most that they've ever shown up to an election ever. Do you think that there's a reason why the Latino population decided to come out and vote for Donald Trump?
No, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I think I don't know so much to say. It's surprising to me, but it's what I was saying before. I think I lack a lot of information in the.
So I will say the biggest demographic, when you looked at it, it was the Cuban population specifically that voted almost majority for Donald Trump.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because in Cuba they have like a government of left side. How do you say that?
Like left side of the political spectrum.
Leftist.
Yeah.
So maybe they have like I don't know how to say
animosity
it.
Almost?
Like animosity. That's the word. Animosity to any idea that's a little similar to that.
Yeah.
So maybe they just go to the other side.
So they did it like rebelliously.
Maybe I'm just trying to think why would they do it, but I think that's a pretty good option,
Okay.
No, it's good. Oh, shit.
Yeah. No, that's all I got for you, but that was amazing. That was fantastic.
No, thank you, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you very much, man.
No, it was a good practice for my English. I think I don't speak so well like I think.
No, you speak English much better than you assume. Trust me, I deal with people all the time.
Yeah, I think I lack vocabulary. I tend to I don't know what to say.
Yeah, but trust me, you do it much better than I've seen Americans speak English. So
really, thank you, man. Thank you.
Of course.
So I will start you in YouTube or?
Yep. So if you just Google me, like I said, it's Call Me ISBE, and I should pop up.
Thank you, man. Have a good one.
All right, you have a good night, man.
I'm genuinely glad he decided to do this interview because, as I said, he was extremely well-spoken, and he did a lot better than most of the American people that I talked to in this series. He was just so intelligent with what he was saying, and he was actually putting thought into it, so I really appreciate that. And I hope that if he sees this, he knows he is a very intelligent, educated individual. Bye, man.
Okay, let's go.
Now these next two girls I've actually blocked out. You'll see why Now these next two girls I've blocked them out. But I really like what they're. Now these next two girls I blocked them out. You'll see why at the end of their section. This is one of the significantly shorter interviews I was talking about. The interview started really good, and I'm very disappointed we didn't get to finish. But like I said, you'll see why in just a second, and it's really funny.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so it is 7 questions. So first, Instagram recently introduced teen accounts. So basically, anybody under the age of 17 automatically has their account privated and controlled by a parent. Do you think that that's a good idea?
Yes.
Why is that?
I'm not, so I guess that's fine.
Why is that?
They're being watched.
Listen, this new generation, bro. Oh lordy,
Being watched every
it
second,
needs
every
to be
minute.
watched.
Do you think that other social media accounts should implement something similar to that?
Snapchat. Not go on.
All right.
Indeed.
Really?
Do you think that it'll be effective, or do you think kids are still gonna find a way around it?
They're still gonna do what they want to do. They are.
Think a lot about their
Teenagers
age.
are sneaky.
I was
too.
I was sneaky.
All right. Next one. Florida recently passed rules.
Hurricane Milton.
What?
Oh, my bad.
Basically, they started passing laws about sexual education in the classroom and what can be taught. Do you think that schools should be teaching sexual education at all?
Yes, absolutely.
It's
Because
better than them being clueless and learning on their own.
some parents do not teach their kids, especially girls. Some parents do not teach their girls how to go through shit.
What do you have to say to like the parents who are against teaching, like it being taught in the classroom, because they're like, well, I'm gonna teach my kid when I feel like it?
Honestly, do better because I'm literally a teacher.
Fair, okay.
Oh shit, I'm a teacher. My bad. Don't put me in the YouTube video. Do not put me in the YouTube video. Matter of fact, forget it. My bad. I definitely forgot. You could go to the next person. My bad. Bye. God bless you. God bless your soul.
That was absolutely hilarious, and I'm really upset that we, unfortunately, I think that says a lot about society, but just in the sense that because of her job, she wasn't able to talk about something that was obviously important, and she obviously had a strong opinion about, but at the same time, as a teacher, she would know more about this subject than the majority of people. You know what I mean? She knows what these kids are doing. She knows what these kids need to be taught. Because you might be a parent and you might know, oh, my child does this, and this. But do you really know? You're not with them for 8 hours a day. You don't know what truly goes in your child's mind. And for a lot of parents, your child doesn't feel comfortable talking to you because you're their parent. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to talk to parents. And if your child does feel like they're able to talk to you, that's fantastic. I'm not putting any parent down whose child maybe doesn't want to talk to them. Obviously, it's just a personal preference with that child. But a teacher who is with them for multiple hours of the day, sees them constantly, statistically speak, like in a mathematical term, a child spends longer in school than they do with their parents, just because of how the American educational system is built. And so a teacher would know, such important details about sexual education and what the children are doing behind the scenes that they need to be educated on, and what they're doing behind the scenes on their social media sites, because children are kind of dumb and don't think the teachers are listening, so they're gonna say everything out loud, things that they might not be saying in front of their parents. Now, this next girl seemed like she knows what she was talking about. It's really unfortunate. Again, this is one of the shorter interviews because I'm pretty sure her friend skipped me, which sucks because the girl on the top, as you'll see, was giving very solid answers, and I really wish we could have continued the conversation, but I wanted to include this just because.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Instagram decided they were going to create teen counts. So basically anybody under the age of 17 automatically has their account private and they can't do anything about it. Is that a good idea?
Yes, I feel like it's a good idea because sometimes it helps like
Is this
adults not see like the little kids basically because they're still younger, making them not see like, because some little kids, they do post very inappropriate and very non-behavior stuff they should.
Yeah.
So maybe it is a good idea, and it's also helping the young adults because when your account is unprivate, you don't see everybody who follows you.
Right.
So it will help them know who's coming into their account or who's gonna follow them.
Okay. Do you think that other social media platforms should do similar things, like have teen-based accounts?
Yes, I think TikTok.
All right. Well, I guess we'll never know. Hey, how's it going? Alrighty then.
Now, this next young lady who we interviewed was very shy. You could tell, she explains in the interview, she just started college, so she doesn't know a whole lot. But what she did know about, she was very passionate, and I do appreciate that. I want you to pay attention to what she says at the end of the interview, though, which we'll talk about more at the end of the video. But what she says at the end of this interview, I think is very important for America in general.
I'm doing good.
Why am I being analyzed? I'm scared.
Oh, sorry. I'm looking at your wall. I was trying to see if it was animated.
So the first one, Instagram decided to create teen accounts, which basically means anyone who signs up that's under 17 automatically has a private account that is connected to a parental access thing. Do you think that's a good idea?
Okay, speaking for myself, I'm 18, so I'm just passing the barrier. But if I were 17 and I would have to have my mom I understand. I feel like 17 might be a little bit too old. Maybe if it was like 15,
Okay.
maybe it'll be fine. But like we're talking about like a 17-year-old who's most likely like a senior in high school, thinking about college and stuff. I just feel like it might be a little bit too childish for a 17-year-old, but I understand. I understand. I think it's a good idea, but I think the age requirement might be a little bit too old.
Okay, so you just lower it to like 16, 15?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Do you think that other social medias should participate in a similar kind of feature?
I mean, yeah, why not? I feel like that's fine. Yeah.
Do you think that it will actually help the kids that are trying to help, or do you think they're just going to bypass it and it's not going to really have an effect?
Honestly, probably both ways, because, they could just lie about their age and put they're born in so-and-so. So it'll flesh out some people, but then it will just not work for other people. So it's really a hit or miss, honestly. So, yeah.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So you said you're 18, so you graduated high school, or you're a senior right now?
I graduated high school. I'm in college.
Okay, fantastic. So this is an educational based question. So the
Okay.
government, currently, there's a lot of talk about whether or not sexual education should be taught to children in schools. Do you think that that should be a class that they have to take?
I would say yes. I feel like it should be a requirement because it's just bringing awareness to something. Like, it's just giving them information how they teach math, how they teach English. It's the same process. It's just bringing awareness to things, and it wouldn't hurt anybody to know these things. It would only help them. So, yeah.
Okay. What do you have to say when people oppose it? They're like, well, that should be something between a parent and the child, not within the school system.
I mean, I can see why they would feel that way, but everybody doesn't have parents who will, like talk about those things. Some people don't have parents at all. Some people live with their grandparents. It's situational. So I feel like this is the best way that everybody will be able to know about these things. So, yeah.
Okay. So, Florida recently passed a bunch of laws about what can be taught in, like, sexual educational class. And according to them, in the curriculum, teachers are not allowed to talk about contraceptives. So, like, birth control, condoms, things like that. They're not allowed to show how the human reproduces. And they're not allowed to discuss topics like domestic violence and sexual assault. Do you think that those are topics that should not be involved in the curriculum, or do you think they should add them back?
I think that it should be included because those are important in our society, unfortunately. So I feel like they should be talked about at a reasonable age, of course. Like, I don't think we should be teaching like 5th graders about abortions. Like, let's be reasonable. But I do think that those things should be talked about. Okay. And it's going to be very unfortunate for those kids who won't understand like the things that they're banning. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So last one about this. What about people who are like, well, if you don't teach children about sexual assault, then they won't know about sexual assault and thus won't do it. Do you think that there's any validity to that?
I feel like that's not fair because, yeah, okay, if you don't talk about it, then maybe it won't come up. But then, like, it's different because what if they're placed in a situation where something like that happens? Then it's kind of like it's new to them. They don't know how to react. They don't know how to deal with the situation. So it's kind of like, well, what now, So I feel like that's really not accurate because that's like saying, oh, like if I don't teach a child about pets, they're not going to know what a pet is. One day they're going to be in a store, and they're going to see a dog, they're going to see a cat, whatever. They're going to be like, okay, well, what's that? Like I feel like it'll come up one way or another. Even if it's not talked about directly, maybe their friends or maybe a TV show, Children are exposed to many things, so I feel like eventually it will come up.
Okay, I like that answer. It's good. All right.
Yeah.
Now we get to more fun questions.
Uh-oh.
So, you know who Elon Musk is, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, he recently revealed a bunch of robots called Tesla Optimus robots. They're basically humanoid robots, so they're built like humans, and they're designed to do things for you, like walk your dog or wash your clothes or things like that. Do you think that that's something we as people should have?
That's a good question. Yes and no, because I feel like it'll take away a lot of jobs that people may need. So it's kind of like it's going to be like these group of people who will have jobs because robots are doing them for them. Yes, because I feel like they could be used in some areas, but I feel like we don't need a robot walking a dog. Like somebody can do that. Somebody can be getting paid for it. But maybe if they want to put a robot in like, I don't know, like, have you seen the DoorDash robots? Yeah. I don't know, maybe if there's not enough dashers, they could throw in some robots to help. I don't know, like something, where it's not taking away from the public, but it's helping the public, so yes and no.
Okay. So with these robots, there's also a separate company called Realbotics, and they have developed robots and that are basically like sex dolls, and they've incorporated AI into them so they can give the dolls personality. So basically, you can have a robot girlfriend or boyfriend that you can actively have sex with. Do you think that's something we should have?
I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question, honestly. That's kind of crazy. I mean, I don't know how to answer this question. I don't know. I mean,
would you buy a robot sex boyfriend?
Absolutely not.
No. You buy a robot sex girlfriend?
No.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Another fun one. So Doritos, the chip company, is opening up a restaurant where they're gonna have Dorito themed foods. So I'm gonna name you some of the food items they have listed, and you'll tell me if they sound good and you try them, or if they're bad and you don't want to try it.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one are sweet chili chicken bites. So the basically chicken, but the breading is like Doritos.
Maybe I would try it. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe yeah.
Okay. How about flaming hot nacho veggie dumplings?
No, I don't like dumplings or veggie, whatever. No, it's not my type of deal.
How about a nacho cheesy beef taquito?
Okay. I would try it.
Okay. How about Dorito sweet chili ramen Rito?
A ramen Rito?
Yep. So it's Dorito themed ramen.
I don't want to try that.
Okay. How about nacho cheese Texas loaded nachos?
Nacho cheese. Yeah, I would try that.
Okay. How about, you know what a gyro is? Like a Greek sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay. How about a Cool Ranch flavored gyro with a ranch yogurt sauce?
No. Too much ranch. Yeah.
Okay. What about a flaming hot and Cool Ranch California roll? As in sushi.
I feel like no.
No.
Maybe if it was one or the other, but together, no.
How about a spicy sweet chili veggie roll? Also sushi.
No.
No. Okay.
Yeah, no.
So no Dorito sushi?
No.
Okay, how about a Doritos nacho cheese crunch-tastic ice cream cone with vanilla ice cream?
No.
No?
No.
You don't want to eat a Dorito flavored ice cream cone?
Absolutely not.
Okay, what about flaming hot churros?
No.
No? Okay. These last two, they're drinks. They're alcoholic beverages. You try a flaming hot late night margarita?
No. I don't even know what a margarita tastes like. No.
How about a flaming hot mango Camoria?
No. It sounds kind of good, but no.
No? So no Dorito flavored foods?
Yeah, no.
Okay. So I got another game for you. So I'm going to name you 2 movies that are coming out within the next 2 years, and you tell me which one you would rather see. Okay?
Okay.
So you have Jurassic World Rebirth, Marvel's Fantastic Four, and DC's new Superman?
I would say Marvel, just because that's what I like.
Okay, fair enough. Would you rather watch a live-action Rugrats film or Rihanna's Smurf movie?
Like, she's gonna be a Smurf?
She's gonna be Smurfette, yes.
Rihanna, of course. Rihanna, of course.
Okay.
Rugrats been died.
Alright. Would you rather watch The Princess Diaries 3 or Freaky Friday 2?
Freaky Friday.
Okay. Would you rather watch a live-action Lilo and Stitch movie or a live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie?
Oh, I want to watch both.
Both?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Lastly, would you rather watch Shrek 5 or Toy Story 5?
I would say Shrek. I would pick Shrek over Toy Story.
Okay. So, last set of questions. You said you turned 18. When did you turn 18?
Last year.
Okay, fantastic.
Well, no. Well, February.
Okay, February. So, because of that, did you vote this year?
Yeah.
You did? Who did you vote for?
Does that, does it go with the question?
Yeah.
Can I hear the question?
So, so the question is, who did you vote for and why?
Okay, well, the person that I voted for, I really don't have a reason why I voted for that person.
Okay.
My mom, my parents just, put me out there, and
Okay.
I just, yeah. So
you weren't really.
I don't really get into
informed
politics.
when you went out to vote.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, that's fair enough. Do you think that as you get older, you're gonna try to be more informed when you vote?
I would say definitely, because I feel like that's just important. Like, why would I be voting for someone I don't even know what their things will entail? So definitely, but just because it was my first time and I'm kind of younger, I didn't really put my attention towards the politics, but there's many opportunities in the future.
Okay. Were you happy with the outcome of the election?
No.
Fair enough. Do you think that with this guy who is currently selected to be the president of the United States, do you think that things are going to do better, or do you think things are going to get worse?
We're cooked.
What do you think that the other candidate would have done better than this guy?
Maybe we wouldn't be cooked. I don't know.
Fair enough. Alright. That is all the questions that I have for you. You were fantastic.
Okay, thank you. It wasn't that bad, actually.
Yeah, of course. I told you they were going to be super not crazy questions.
And I didn't even know half of these things were even going on, so thank you for telling me.
Absolutely.
Now this next interviewer, I'm not gonna lie, was a little slow. Junior seemed like a typical normal dude, and so his answers might not have been the most insightful, but it was fun for me to film, and so I've included it in here.
Yo, what's good, brother?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you, man? Man, that's cool, man. Hit me with it.
Alright, bet. Alright, so first thing, Instagram, right? They introduced teen accounts. So basically, teenagers under the age of 17 can't access anything inappropriate, basically. Do you think that this is a good feature to have?
I mean, yeah, for real. Because if it keep from young people from stirring that nasty ass direction,
yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's good for real. Unless they already that kind of person.
Do you think that other social media accounts or like other social media platforms just do a similar thing, having like automatic private accounts for teenagers?
I mean, nah, I wouldn't say I want to kill the vibe for everybody and shit, man. But
Fair enough.
nah, I wouldn't say that.
Why do you think Instagram had it? Why do you think they decided to do it in the first place?
Man, because Instagram been having some crazy ass shit, man. Like, man, I done seen some crazy questionable shit. I don't even like Instagram no more, man.
I feel I don't use Instagram almost ever at this point. Next one. So Florida state, right? They're implementing abstinence-based sexual education into their school system. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, we had to take sex ed.
What they want to do is they don't want to teach children about contraception, so like birth control, condoms. They don't want to tell kids how the reproduction system works. They don't want to teach kids about sexual assault or rape or domestic violence. Do you think that that's things that we need to teach children?
Yeah, more than just don't make an accident happen.
Do you think that we should even be teaching children sex education in school, or do you think that should be a parental unit discussion?
I mean, it really depends. I feel like if it got to a certain extent, like if it got bad, then yeah, maybe not teach the kids that. But if it was good, if it was like nothing too, like, I can't explain it. But if it's not too bad, I mean, it's education. Better to learn about it than it is to not know about it and fuck up.
You know who Elon Musk is, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so he recently revealed a bunch of robots called Tesla robots. They're Tesla Optimus robots. They're basically robot slaves. Would you buy one?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Probably because I remember I seen one video of him and it said some shit like, I can't even remember it, bro, but he said some fucked up shit. Oh, no, I remember what it was. This man asked the robot, he was like, if there's one thing you really could, like, if there's something you could do or want to do, what would it be? And he said some shit like, get to learn how to be like y'all as much as possible. Fuck no. First of all. Like.
So, on top of that, a company called Realbotics has continued and has officially developed sex robots that use AI to give them personality. Would you have sex with a sex robot?
Nah, I mean, I wouldn't, but I could see how a lot of people would.
Fair enough. Do you think that if those became on the market and people bought them, do you think that that would become a problem?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
How so?
I feel like it would obstruct the man, like, how you said, like, masculinity. I feel like it would fuck with your masculinity because you have this whole fucking robot.
Fair enough.
And that's all you would want to do. You wouldn't want to go out and really get a job or nothing like that. You be too caught up being robot pussy. It's like, right.
All right. Doritos, they're opening up a restaurant in LA. It's called Doritos After Dark. Where basically and it's gonna be officially like a permanent location. They're gonna have a bunch of Dorito themed foods at the restaurant. So I'm gonna give you a list of the food, and you tell me if you would eat it or if you wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, I'm listening, man.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, I dropped something on my foot. What's up, here?
All right, so the first one is Doritos sweet chili flavored chicken bites, where the breading is Dorito crumbs.
Yeah, I'd eat that.
All right, how about flaming hot nacho veggie dumplings?
No.
About Dorito nacho cheese beef taquitos?
Yeah.
All right. About Doritos Sweet Chili Rito Ramen.
Yeah.
Okay. How about a Cool Ranch Euro with a ranch yogurt sauce?
Nah.
Alright. What about Dorito flavored sushi?
Nah. Fuck nah.
Alright. Last one. I'm going to give you 2 movies or TV shows that are coming out within the next year or 2. You tell me which one you're more excited for.
You have to give me a second to think about this one, man.
Alright. So, first one is Terrifier 4 or Saw 11.
Okay. I say Terrifier 4.
Okay. Do you rather watch Superman or the Fantastic Four?
Superman.
Okay. Do you rather watch The Boys Season 4 or Reacher Season 4?
Reacher.
Okay. Do you rather watch the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie or Moana 2?
Moana 2.
Okay. Last one. Would you rather watch Shrek 5 or Toy Story 5?
Toy Story 5.
All right.
Now, these next 2 young ladies were from the UK, and I'm going to be honest, what the second girl was saying, I had no clue what she was talking about most of the time. Like, I literally could not make out the words that she was saying, so I just kind of shook my head. But the first girl, she said a lot. She had a lot to say. They were both kind of a little shy, a little soft-spoken, but it was a nice interview nonetheless.
Yo, what's good?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm okay. Are you?
I'm all right. First, Instagram, the app, right, created teen accounts. Basically making sure that every person under the age of 17 automatically has private accounts and can't be contacted. Do you think that that's a good idea?
Yeah.
Why do you think that's a good idea?
Because, wait, under the age of 17, it's all private.
It's like mandatory private.
What does that mean?
So you can't like be contacted by anybody who doesn't follow you or isn't approved. You can't be seen by anybody who, you know, doesn't follow you and isn't approved.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Okay. Why do you think that it had to be installed by Instagram to do this?
So little pedos don't message you.
Fair enough. Do you think that other social media should do something similar?
Yeah, like TikTok and Snapchat.
Okay. Do you think that this will actually protect the kids, or do you think they're going to find a way around it?
Well, if they try to find a way around it, then they're just stupid, aren't they? Because they're asking for pedos to message them if they're trying to find a way around it.
Well, don't you think that some kids don't understand that they're in danger when that happens?
Well.
You have to be 16 to have the app anyway, so...
I know.
Okay. So, next one. So, in the United States, some of the states have been trying to ban sexual education. Do you think that that's something that should be banned in schools, or do you think schools should teach it?
No, that should be taught.
That should be taught.
Okay. Well, so a lot of the argument is that that should be something the parents teach and not the school.
Well, yeah, because that's parents. If it's like some stranger trying to teach us things about sexual things, it might make people feel uncomfortable.
Yeah. So do you think that it should be banned, or do you think that the school should still have that as a class?
I think it should be taught because Michelle's never taught me about fucking...
Yeah, because some parents...
On about like safe sex and that, but they don't tell like all the diseases you can get on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like...
People do tell you that.
Yeah, but some kids don't have the parents where they can speak to like that.
Exactly, so that's why school should tell them.
Yeah.
So they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
To listen.
Okay, that's fair. So, in Florida, which is one of the states here, they just passed like a new curriculum for that, where basically it's labeled as abstinence-based sexual education, in which the program doesn't teach the kids about technically still sex ed, but it doesn't teach kids about contraception, how to procreate, or discuss topics like sexual assault and domestic violence. Do you think that those are rules that should be instilled? You said what?
They could get sexually assaulted and they wouldn't know if they don't know what they've not been learned about it. They don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm. You guys know who Elon Musk is, right?
Oh yeah, he's like that Tesla person.
Yep. So recently he unveiled Tesla Optimus robots, which were basically robots that they look like humans and they're designed to do house chores. Would you get one of these robots if you could buy one?
I'm not letting my planet turn into a robot planet. Your planet. That is not happening. No.
Okay. In a similar topic, a company called Realbotics has developed the first proper sex dolls that use AI. So they have personality. So they're robots.
What the flip?
Would you guys buy a sex robot?
Absolutely no.
What if you could program your own personality into it?
No.
No.
I already have my own boy, thanks. Don't need no sex doll.
Okay. Alright. Next one, a bit of a fun one. So Doritos, the chip company, is opening up a restaurant. Where they have
a restaurant.
Yep, a Doritos restaurant where they'll have Doritos themed food. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna list some of the foods that Doritos has like listed, and you tell me if they sound good or not.
Is this real or are you just lying to us?
No, this is real. It's coming to the United States. It'll be in LA. Okay. So these are the official menu items that they're planning to have at this club, basically. So the first is Dorito Spicy Sweet Chili Chicken Bites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're banging there.
How about Flaming Hot Nacho Veggie Dumplings?
The veggie put me off. No. I don't like the taste of the skin. Feels weird in my mouth. No.
Okay. How about Dorito Nacho Cheesy Beef Taquitos?
What's a taquito? Isn't it like Takis?
No.
So
A taquitos is like I don't know what you guys would call it over there. It's like rolled up, and it usually has like meat and cheese inside of it.
A burrito.
Kind of, but it's a lot more compact and a lot smaller. Think about like
sounds fit like a spring roll.
Yeah, like a spring roll, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say roll, but yeah.
How about Spicy Sweet Chili Ramen Rito?
Oh, we like our noodles, don't we? We do love noodles.
And it's served also with a flaming hot aioli sauce.
I'm not really a fan of my spicy and hot things.
Okay.
There's good spice and then it's to the limit.
Yeah.
It's just
There's too much.
Makes the shits.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about Doritos Nacho Cheese Texas Loaded Tacos? Or Texas Loaded Nachos, sorry.
To remember? Too many words to remember.
They're loaded nachos, but they're the cheesy Doritos as the chip.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Cheesy Doritos.
About a Cool Ranch gyro, like a euro.
What? What's a gyro?
You don't know what a euro is? It's like a Greek sandwich.
Greek. I'm gonna say no because I still have no clue.
I don't. Okay. How about sushi? How about Dorito sushi?
No, I hate fish. No.
No? Not even a little bit?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Sushi is a no-go.
How about a nacho cheese crunch-tastic vanilla cone? It's an ice cream cone. Nacho cheese flavored ice cream.
Oh no. Is it ice cream with cheese on?
Not with cheese, like it's a Dorito like cone with ice cream on top.
No, not fucking.
No, if it was just ice cream when it's on, then yeah, but no Doritos. Jeez. No.
How about flaming hot churros?
Oh, I like a churro, but
But
not
churros are good because they're cinnamon.
I know. They should
So
have
if they weren't cinnamon,
a
not
cinnamon churro Dorito.
Yeah.
All right, last two. These are drinks. These are alcoholic beverages. A flaming hot margarita, and a flaming hot Cambodia.
What's a Comodio?
It's another alcoholic drink.
I don't think I've had it, so no.
What about a flaming hot margarita?
I'm just gonna say no because they're flaming hot part.
You wouldn't want to try a flaming hot.
It just make your belly hurt.
Yeah. I'd be exploding inside.
Okay.
So no.
All right. Two more. So this one's gonna be a game. I'm gonna give you two movies that are coming out within the next 2 years, and you're gonna tell me which one you would rather see. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So first one, you'd rather watch Terrifier 4 or Saw 11?
I love Terrifier. I love Art the Clown. Yes.
Okay. Jurassic World Rebirth, the new Fantastic Four movie, or the new Superman movie?
Repeat. Sorry.
The new Jurassic World movie, the new Fantastic Four movie, or the new Superman movie?
Superman, because I don't know what the fuck Fantastic Four is, and I don't want to watch no dinosaurs or
No dinosaurs.
No dinosaurs. All right. All three of those movies are coming out within 2 weeks of each other, so and they're all coming out July of next year. So it'll be a very big year for movies.
When's Terrifier 4 coming out?
That is currently being filmed, so that probably won't be out for a while.
Can't wait, watch it. Can't wait.
Would you rather?
Turn me on.
Alicia.
Carry on.
Would you rather watch a live-action Rugrats movie or Rihanna's Smurf movie?
What's Rugrats is in Phase Rug?
What was that?
Rugrats is in Phase Rug, the YouTuber.
No, as in the cartoon Rugrats with the
I don't think I've
babies.
seen I've not seen.
You guys don't have Rugrats over there? No way.
We've got Tom and Jerry.
You guys are a little behind, I think. Okay. Would you rather watch the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie or live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie?
How to Train Your Dragon.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Okay. Last one.
But
Would you rather watch?
It would be so cute.
No.
Would you rather watch Shrek 5 or Toy Story 5?
Toy Story 5.
Toy Story.
Toy Story, not Shrek.
It's just boring. It's like a leash over, so I get a Shrek every day.
And finally, the last interview is this young lady named Angie from Mexico, and she was very, very intelligent. She had a lot to say. She was very soft-spoken and shy, but I really liked a lot of what she had to say, and I think it's important to know, because she's from Mexico, I think the culture is a little bit different, and so some of the things that she says might not line up with some of the other people here in these interviews, but it's important to get everyone's opinion and see what they're thinking about.
Hey, how's it going?
Good, and you?
I'm alright. So, first story, Instagram created teen accounts, which basically makes it so anybody under the age of 17 automatically has their account private and protected by a parent. Do you think that that's a good idea for Instagram to have?
I mean, I don't think that's necessary, but it's good because like there's a lot of predators.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I think it's good, but it's not really gonna make much of a difference.
Why do you think that?
Cause like they can still manage to like open up. I used to do that, so they can still manage it to like talk to anyone they want, or they can just connect to here. So it's not really gonna make much of a difference.
Do you think that other social media platforms should add that kind of feature then to make sure that it's
forward? I mean, like Twitter should really, cause like even if you have that like restricted the parental one, it still appears a lot of things, so they should really work on that one.
Okay. So why do you think that okay, we're gonna move to the next one. So a lot in the United States, the government is really trying to stop sexual education from being given to kids. Do you think that it should be part of the curriculum to have sexual education in schools?
I mean, yeah, but like certain topics and at a certain age, like you can really, I don't really like all the LGTB, you know, or in the like elementary school, because they're just kids. So I feel like if at that age you also teach them about sexual things, it's just gonna make a lot of mess. So it should be, but just the general ones, like, yeah, and at high school.
Okay. So what do you think should be taught to the old? Do you think that there should be a limit as to what they're teaching at once you get to like high school and older kids? Or do you think that there should be a limit, or do you think they can just be like, nope, here's everything you need to know?
I mean, like, as long as it's educational, like you can't really be talking like this part is good, this part, like you should really like, no, just the like diseases, stuff like that, not really get into it.
Right. So in Florida, which is one of the states, it's a big deal because they just passed some legislation saying what can be taught in school and what can't be taught, and referring to that. So they're not allowed to teach any age about contraception, so like birth control and condoms and stuff. They're not allowed to teach the kids about how reproduction actively works. They're not allowed to discuss topics like consent and sexual assault. Do you think that those are topics that need to be talked about, or do you think that was a good legislation to pass?
The last one about consent should really be talked about, because like if it's in Florida, in Florida happens a lot of things, so we should really be talking about consent. But I mean, in other stuff like how it actively works, I don't think that is really necessary, but consent, yeah, very important.
Do you think that at a certain age you should know how it works? That way you know how specifically one gets pregnant and how to prevent that?
I mean, yeah, but that should be like something like from the family, a decision. Like it shouldn't be given by the school.
So you think that some stuff should be done from the parents' perspective?
Yeah, like they should decide if they want their kid to know how babies are made. If not, well, they can just skip the class. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So, next story. So, you know who Elon Musk is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he recently revealed a bunch of test robots that are basically like robot maids that'll do anything for you. Like they'll do all your chores, they'll walk your dog. Do you think that's a good thing for us as humans to have?
No, because like we are humans, we're not robots, and we are capable of doing that. So they're just taking out all the human activities. We can't do none if they have already that. So I mean, like walking the dog. No.
You don't think that the robot should be walking your dog?
I don't think there should be robots. I mean, Terminator really explains that.
How about so there's another company that's also gotten really innovative with robots, where they make sex dolls that now have AI, where you can attach a personality to it. And they're like active sex working robots. Do you think that's something that we need?
I mean, there's a lot of wrong things with that, but like they could also put someone like minor into that. So, but I mean, they're still gonna do it. Like if not the robots, there's gonna be like those doll ones.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, as long as that makes them not violate or some shit like that, yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Would you get a sex doll robot?
No.
No?
No. I don't think that's necessary.
Alright. Another one. So Doritos, the chip brand, is opening up a restaurant. And so what I want to do is I want to list you some of the items that they're going to have, and you tell me if you would think they're good or if they're bad.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is sweet, spicy, chili chicken cheese bites.
Yeah, they're good.
Good? Okay.
Yeah.
How about flaming hot nacho veggie dumplings?
Dumpling? No.
No?
It was going good till you say dumplings.
Alright. How about nacho cheesy beef taquitos?
Taquito?
Mm-hmm.
No, because taquitos are Mexican things. And
You think
I
they'll
am
mess it
Mexican,
up?
so. No.
Okay. How about spicy sweet chili ramen rito?
I mean, yeah, it's okay. I will try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about nacho cheese Texas loaded nachos?
Loaded.
Mm-hmm. So it'd have like beef and pork and barbecue sauce.
I think that it will be too much. No.
Too much?
Too much flavors going on.
How about a Cool Ranch flavored gyro?
What?
A Cool Ranch gyro?
Euro?
Like the like the Greek sandwiches?
Oh yeah. No. That's
No.
like it's a cheaps brand. Like why are you making so much?
Alright. How about flaming hot and Cool Ranch California roll? Like sushi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
But like the tortilla is, or it has like, how is it made?
So it'd be like just a regular sushi, but they would have Dorito in it, in like the sushi.
I think it's a lot cheaper to just buy sushi and just put it Doritos. I don't know. So I don't think that's necessary to put in a restaurant.
How about a Dorito nacho cheese crunch-tastic ice cream cone with vanilla ice cream?
No, I'm thinking with chips. Yeah, I think that when they get to Oreo, that's a little too much. Just
that's too much?
Stop it with the cookies, yeah.
Oh, so what, you wouldn't try flaming hot lemon churros?
No, that's too difficult to pronounce. I wouldn't do that.
These last two, they're drinks. They're alcoholic beverages. You have a flaming hot late night margarita and a flaming hot mango Camodia.
Maybe the mango, because like chili, like I don't know, maybe spicy mango, I would try that, but margarita.
Just maybe?
Like, no, I don't think that's a good mix. I would choose that, so no.
Alright, the last one we're gonna do, I'm gonna name you 2 movies that are coming out within the next 2 years, and you're gonna tell me which one you would rather see.
Okay.
Okay. So the first one is The Terrifier 4 or Saw 11.
Terrifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you rather watch the new Jurassic World movie, the Fantastic Four movie, or the Superman movie? Jurassic World?
Yeah, I love him.
Okay.
I love them. Like, oh.
Would you rather watch a live-action Lilo and Stitch movie or a live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie?
How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, like.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the last one, would you rather watch Shrek 5 or Toy Story 5?
the 2 was too much. I mean, from both of them, but maybe Shrek. Like,
Maybe
Toy
Shrek?
Story 4 was like, yeah, maybe Shrek. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
you were awesome, and I thank you for your
Thank
time
you.
because you were great.
Thank you.
So, what were the conclusions of this video? Nobody seems against the idea of Instagram implementing teen accounts. In fact, everybody basically said other social media sites should do that. There's a lot of people on the internet who are trying to do terrible things to kids, and the more that we can do to protect the children, the better. Similarly, everyone is for sexual education in the school system. It's important to teach children how their bodies are reacting and what to do when people try to touch them inappropriately, and what it's like. What is it to be touched inappropriately? What does that even mean? And unfortunately, there's a lot of bad parents out there who won't teach their child the proper things or don't know the proper things to teach the child. So if we put it in the proper curriculum through an unbiased source, a teacher, it makes sure that all the children are getting the right education properly. The only difference in this conversation was Angie, and she said that she was against teaching children about the LGBT community in school, specifically smaller children, 5, 6, 7-year-olds. But once they get to high school, we can see about teaching them. And like I said earlier, I really do think that's a cultural thing. She is from Mexico after all, and Mexico isn't the fondest of the gays. Kia also had a very similar idea. We don't need to be teaching the kindergartners about abortions, but we do need to be teaching them about consent and when is it okay to touch somebody, which does fall under the sexual education concept. The robot thing was pretty 50-50. Some people are for certain robots taking over the jobs. Certain people were very against robots taking over, but everyone was against the idea of robots being able to have sex with you and, actually communicate while you're doing it with them. Doritos might have some hits on their hands, but they also will have some flops. Almost nobody wanted the veggie dumpling, and very few people wanted to try the Doritos sushi. The ice cream was also not a big fan. Not a lot of people wanted to eat vanilla ice cream with Doritos. But certain things like the nachos and the taquitos actually seemed to be very enjoyable. And the late night margarita had a lot of people questioning, how does a margarita taste like a Dorito? And of course, as you noticed, I didn't talk a whole lot of politics in this episode just because a lot of these people either weren't super familiar with the American politics or they... And of course, as you can tell, I didn't talk a whole lot about the politics situation in this video just because a lot of the people that I interviewed weren't super familiar with politics. Specifically Kia, who despite the fact that she was 18 and was able to vote, she didn't even know what she was voting for. And I do think that that says a lot about the young people in America and why certain candidates constantly seem to win when they don't think, when it doesn't seem like they should. Simply because old people vote, young people don't. And that's it. Old people will always vote because they're old. Even Alicia, the British girl, said that she wasn't really that familiar with Donald Trump, but her grandfather told her that Donald Trump was a good guy, so she doesn't really know what America's issue with him is. And, that's kind of says a lot. I mean, granted, that is England. But of course, the most significant political part of the interview was with Vic, who said that American politics and Chile politics are very, very similar. And despite a lot of people not wanting them to be in power, they're still kind of pretty much in power. To me, it's just the classic saying, the more things change, the more things stay the same. Despite the fact that the United States and Chile have completely different cultures and personalities and speaking, we don't even speak the same language, they're still fighting the same fights over there that we are here. And with that being said, that ends the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something out of it. Make sure you check out my new show, Let's Talk About Last Week, where I, Isby, talk about last week. And make sure you click the playlist at the end card so you can see the other videos that I have for the people, talking to the people, by the people. And as always, my name is Dion, but you can call me Isby. And I don't have an intro for this series yet. I just thought of that.